Love is a complex and multifaceted emotion that plays a central role in many of our personal and social relationships. It is a universal human experience that is expressed and experienced in different ways across cultures and time. But what is it about love that makes it so powerful and enduring? And why do we often feel a sense of possessiveness when it comes to the people we love? To understand these questions, it is helpful to examine the scientific basis of love and possessiveness. The biology of love. When we fall in love, certain areas of our brain become active, including the ventral tegmental area and the nucleus accumbens. These areas are associated with pleasure, reward, and motivation. And they release chemicals such as dopamine and oxytocin that can make us feel happy and connected to the person we love. Dopamine, in particular, plays a key role in the experience of love. It is a neurotransmitter that is released in response to pleasurable experiences and is associated with feelings of pleasure and reward. When we are in love, our brains release high levels of dopamine, which can lead to feelings of happiness and excitement. Oxytocin, also known as the love hormone, is another chemical that is released when we are in love. Oxytocin is produced in the hypothalamus and is released into the bloodstream during social bonding and attachment, such as during childbirth, breastfeeding, and sexual activity. Oxytocin has been shown to increase feelings of trust, attachment, and social bonding, and it may play a role in the formation of long-term relationships. In addition to these chemical changes, our brains also undergo structural changes when we fall in love. Research has shown that people in love have increased activity in the prefrontal cortex, which is involved in decision-making and planning. This may explain why we often feel more confident and motivated when we are in a loving relationship. The role of evolution in love. Love is not just a biological process, it is also shaped by evolution. From an evolutionary perspective, love serves a vital function. It helps us form social bonds and reproduce. Human beings are social animals, and we rely on social bonds for survival and reproduction. Love, in all its forms, helps us form and maintain these bonds. One theory of love suggests that we are attracted to people who are genetically different from us, as this can help increase the genetic diversity of our offspring and improve their chances of survival. This theory, known as the kin selection theory, suggests that we are more likely to fall in love with people who have different genetic makeup than our own, as this can help increase the diversity of our offspring's immune systems and increase their chances of survival. Another theory of love, known as the attachment theory, suggests that love is a form of attachment that is essential for the survival and well-being of infants. This theory suggests that infants form attachment bonds with their caregivers to ensure their survival, and that these bonds form the foundation for all future social bonds, including romantic love. The possessiveness of love. While love can bring feelings of happiness and connection, it can also bring up feelings of possessiveness. Possessiveness in love can be a natural extension of our desire to protect and care for the people we love. It can also be a sign of insecurity or fear of losing the person we love. Possessiveness can manifest in different ways, such as wanting to spend all of one's time with the person one loves, controlling the person's behavior or decisions, or feeling jealous when the person spends time with others. While possessiveness can sometimes be unhealthy, it is important to remember that it is a normal and natural emotion. However, it is important to find a balance between expressing our love and respecting the independence and autonomy of our loved ones. Too much possessiveness can be suffocating and can lead to feelings of resentment and anger in the person being controlled. It can also lead to a lack of trust and respect in the relationship. On the other hand, a lack of possessiveness can be a sign of a lack of commitment or interest in the relationship. It is important to find a balance and communicate openly with our loved ones about our feelings. It can be helpful to recognize the underlying cause of possessiveness and address any insecurities or fears that may be contributing to these feelings. For example, if possessiveness is driven by a fear of losing the person we love, it may be helpful to work on building trust and communication in the relationship. Ultimately, it is important to remember that love is a complex mix of emotions and behaviors that are rooted in our biology and our brains. It can bring us joy, connection, and motivation, but it can also bring up feelings of possessiveness. It is important to find a balance and communicate openly with our loved ones about our feelings. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We appreciate your support and would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below.